What's up guys, Chris here with some pretty exciting news. Also, it's currently like 10:08 right now and I'm sitting here in my dining room recording this video because the news is just, honestly, it's that important. My hype train has just rolled right out of the station. Like, it is gone. It's gone. So for those of you who may not know yet, there is a new update rolling out for Pokemon Go as I speak. I actually already got the update on my phone, Android Life, and up front it doesn't seem like anything too exciting or too groundbreaking. However, there are some seriously cool things laying underneath, as there pretty much always are. Guys, we are getting more bug fixes, which is actually kind of helpful, especially if it has anything to do with the raids and maybe the dodge glitch, so that I don't get my stuff knocked out when I clearly dodged, because that is probably the most annoying thing about raids right now. Our first piece of news includes something called a super incubator, which I'm sure most of you guys have heard of at this point, but this update also kind of hinted more towards that coming to the game pretty soon. Sorry, I'm just excited. This new super incubator is probably gonna have a one-time use. It'll probably allow you to hatch your eggs faster, so a 10-kilometer egg in the super incubator will probably, I don't know, we don't know what it's gonna hatch, but it will hatch in a shorter time or shorter distance than 10 kilometers. Number 2, several bug fixes. An error system rework, a cooldown for raid notifications, and potential memory fixes. Update number 3, shinies. Basically what it sounds like here is that when you encounter shinies or when you're looking at shinies within your Pokebox, they're gonna be shinier, or there's gonna be more sparkles in the background. This could mean that Niantic is getting ready to release more and more shinies as times go forward, just kind of getting the final touches to the shiny Pokemon before they release them on a larger scale than what they had previously with Magikarp and Pikachu. Update number 4. Changes to the exclusive raid battles. The Silph mentioned that it appears to largely be updating the existing raid code to support these new types of raids, such as adding exclusive raid 1 emblem, along with exclusive raid decal color and a few other assets. Again, this is coming directly from the Silph data mine. Update number 5, there was a small change to Ditto. Doesn't seem that major. Most likely it's probably the Gen 3 Pokemon that will be able to transform into Ditto, or when you catch them, like we have Centric now, they can turn into Ditto, something like that. Probably something like Zigzagoon, you catch it, turns into Ditto, that kind of thing. Nothing huge. Update number 6 allows us to now search movesets, which is pretty helpful. Update number 7 is a change with AR permission, something like that, nothing too important. And finally, update number 8. 8. I can count, I promise I can count. Now you might want to be sitting down for this, but if you're standing up, you're probably perfectly fine. Number 8, 135 new Pokemon species have been added into the code. This is the reason that my hype train left the station when I read about this about 2 hours ago. Along with these 135 new Pokemon being added into the game in code again, right now it's just their names and their number, but there's also 73 new candy families, or family candies, that were also added into the code. It starts at Trico, which is the first Pokemon from Gen 3, and ends in Deoxys. Now before you get too excited, there's still a lot more that needs to be added into the code before these Pokemon can be released on a worldwide basis. Sound files were not found, and also new movesets for Generation 3, which will be mandatory for these new Pokemon, were also not found within the code. Without these two things, the Pokemon are basically, they're just kind of like empty, they're sitting there, it's just their names, it's their numbers, and then along with the candies from Trico to Deoxys. However, this is really exciting news because it means that most likely this is going to be our 4th quarter update from Niantic, the one that they promised us at the beginning of the year. Now it could also mean that maybe they're just they're not going to do it till February, but I have a feeling a lot of people are going to start saying it's either coming out next month or it's coming out in October. I am 99%, I'm gonna say I'm 100% confident that Gen 3 will come out before the end of the year. And I know I'm not gonna be the only one, so it's not really that groundbreaking of a prediction. If you watched one of my previous videos, you know that I kind of predicted that Generation 3 would be coming out this year, and a lot of people kind of roasted me on that, saying that I was wrong and that there was no way that they would bring it out this year. So right now I'm feeling pretty good about my previous prediction, along with just the fact that we're finally getting Gen 3, my favorite generation. Gen 3 for me was honestly probably the first game that I ever played because that was the game to play at the time when I started getting into Pokemon. I think I was like in 2nd or 3rd grade or something like that when I started playing Emerald. I actually have Emerald, Sapphire, and Ruby. I have all 3 games and I still play them regularly on my Game Boy Advance. So as you can probably imagine, I'm very excited right now for what's coming to this game very soon. There's no doubt that this summer has been absolutely legendary, as Niantic stated in an interview a long time ago, back in summer. We got all the legendary birds. We're getting Mewtwo really soon, probably within the next week or 2. And now this Gen 3 info coming out for very possibly the 4th and final update of the year. I am so psyched right now. I mean, I don't even know what to do. It's 10:30. I work super early tomorrow morning, but I just had to get this video out today. I just wanted everybody to be on the hype train. Now I know that there are gonna be some people that comment and probably say like, oh, Chris, whatever. Same thing they said last time about how Gen 3 is not coming this year. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna come out at the beginning of next year. But honestly, it's coming out this year. So you can comment that if you want, but it's coming out this year. It is. Anyways, guys, I gotta start editing this because I gotta go to bed because I gotta get up early tomorrow morning to go to work. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, leave some comments below. If you agree with me and you think Gen 3 is coming out this year or you're just super excited, leave a like, leave a comment on how much hype you are right now, how hyped you are right now. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this. Catch you later.